Hey everyone, alright, so in this video let's talk about Hong Kong Disneyland. They're finally going to kick off its multi-year expansion. They finally broke ground. This expansion is going to really plus this park a whole lot. They're going to have a whole area based on Marvel and an attraction for Ant-Man and the Wasp, which sounds really cool. It'll be like sort of like, from what I'm hearing, like the Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters. Maybe it'll be a little more next generation than that, hopefully. They're going to have a whole area based on Frozen, which I'm actually very excited for. I am unapologetically still a Frozen fan. I think that movie is really the closest thing. Well, Frozen and Tangled are really the closest movies we have to that 90s era renaissance. So I really love Frozen. So I'm glad it's getting its own area in Hong Kong Disney. Moana, another great film. It's going to receive a stage show at Hong Kong Disneyland. I believe it'll be in Adventureland. And for the first time in forever, no, I was kidding, Frozen joke. No, for the first time ever in Disney history, the castle to the park will be permanently changed. They're going to permanently change that castle into something totally different. It looks really cool in the concept art. So that's what I want to focus on though. I want to focus on that castle. Okay, so just to give you like a little backstory, in 2005, when Hong Kong Disneyland first opened, you know, it was right in the middle of Disneyland in Anaheim. Right in the middle of its 50th anniversary. So I think the mindset at Disney was, we're going to pay homage to Disneyland in Anaheim by replicating the original park's castle over here in Hong Kong. I think the heart and the idea was in the right place, but I was against it. Okay, you can't duplicate the original castle. Okay, that was Herb Ryman's design. It was Walt Disney's original park. Let it just be unique and original. Don't copy it and all over the world. I didn't like that. I really didn't like that. Maybe it's just like the Disney fanboy in me. I don't know. I really didn't like that idea. So when they announced that they're actually going to change Hong Kong's castle, I was really happy. I'm really glad. And now typically I would be against altering a Disney icon. Okay, that's why I'm so concerned about Pixar Pier. I really don't want them to mess with the Mickey's Fun Wheel because it's become an icon for Disney California Adventure. So, typically I'm really much against this kind of change, but in this circumstance, I think it's a good thing. I really do. I wouldn't want to see it happen anywhere else, but it's always bothered me, that we've had this, in Anaheim we have the smallest castle. Okay, it's not grand like the Tokyo castle or Florida or Paris or Shanghai. We have a very small castle because it was the first park ever built. So I just feel like if we're gonna have the smallest, let's at least have it be unique and not copied all over the world. So this is great news. So Hong Kong, they're essentially going to build their castle upward. It's going to look more like the Tokyo castle or the Florida castle. It'll be more tall and skinny. It looks really cool from the concept art. I think it looks really cool. I support it. But what do you guys think? Do you like this idea of Disney changing the Hong Kong castle? Do you think it's kind of silly? Do you think it's a bad decision? Do you agree with me that it's sort of they shouldn't have replicated the Disneyland castle to begin with? Do you disagree with me that that's not a big deal and just leave it the way it is? What are your thoughts on this? I love to hear from you guys. And what are your thoughts on the rest of the stuff? The Frozen area, the Moana stage show, the Marvel stuff. What are your thoughts on this? Comment below. Like, subscribe. I do content on Disney all the time. And as always, have a magical day.